crumbling old time machine, Dirk begins the rescue mission. Once the casket of doom has opened, Mordroc will place the death ring upon Daphne's finger in marriage, and she will be lost forever in the Time Warp.
Like full of dark work. This town is beautiful. Not anymore, Carson Dark.
All right. iiRcadians assemble.
Brad, what are you got going, man? You're like in an arcade over there.
I know, man. I love arcade games.
We love playing around with all that goofy stuff. That video, guys, that was a tweet that just came out from iiRcade not too long ago, just this afternoon. And boy, that was pretty cool looking. Pretty cool looking.
Was that or was that not fire? I thought it was fire myself.
Fire.
So
that was fire.
That was literally the first time I seen it, by the way.
Yeah, it was. That was. Look at this. Look at. Oh, you can't even see it. Can you see it? Look at that. Look at that, you guys.
Let's go.
When I'm trying to be
careful, them gold cabinets rolling.
There's stuff we can talk about. There's stuff we can't talk about. This is a tweet from them. This is public right there. You look at that.
Right.
It's the Gold Edition Double Dragon. Man, that's gorgeous looking. That is gorgeous looking. Who do we got in the chat today?
Man, we've got
look at all these people.
Mitchell B, Punk Rock Dave, Tiny Tim's Arcade. I mean Tim's Tiny Arcade. Brooklyn Menace.
Well, you got Brady Goat.
Brother Bill, Herb Wars, Retro Oblivion.
Herb Wars, Retro Oblivion.
Made in Canada.
A lot of folks in there.
That's a good one.
Look at. I think these people deserve to see CT Jason with his webcam on.
I agree.
He wants to see it.
We'll do it later.
Okay. Jason, we're gonna do a reveal.
You gotta stick around. You gotta stick around. He'll turn his webcam on today. We've been getting a lot of people asking about that. So okay, later on, you gotta stick with us. You gotta stay here. You'll do it later.
CT Jason reveal.
CT Jason reveal. Okay, so look, guys, we didn't have a show last week, and we did get a lot of people ask about that. We announced it at the end of the last show that we're going to a bi-weekly schedule, so we're doing this every other week. It's just because our lives are getting more busy. Summertime's coming up. We got yard work. We're doing like camping stuff with families, that kind of stuff. It's just we're more busy, right? So we decided we're just going to do it every other week. But what that means is we have 2 weeks worth of awesomeness to talk about. Lots of new games.
To work on our segments too, so it makes them better.
That too. Mm-hmm. So that much better of a show. So now you can expect higher quality.
And let me also say, it also frees up time for maybe some surprise episodes if there's news to be talked about.
Let's be fair. We know the online's coming next week, right? Next Friday. So to say we're not going to do anything,
we're probably going to pop and do
we'll do something. I'm sure. Probably like expect to see us next Friday too. We'll probably do something, or at least that weekend. So anyway, what have you guys been up to? Have you been playing any of these new games? There've been 6 new games come out in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot of what we're talking about here today. We got a lot of new games to talk about here, and there's some real bangers, some
Got
real
a lot of good
ones.
this time.
Yeah. So, well, let's talk about the first one. So the first new game is the one you guys saw in this thumbnail. The gorgeous artwork from Portal Dogs. I played it. I thought it was kind of a cute game. The artwork is really cool. It has a Paper Mario kind of feel to it. It's a very puzzle platformer type of game, would you say? I liked it. I liked it it was a cheap price. I know CT's going to ask. I think it was $3.99. I think it was $3.99. And it was I should write that in my notes, the prices. And it was not bad. Always write the price. Price is right.
Mm-hmm.
Price is written. And I thought it was pretty good. I did not refund that game. I know a lot of people I've got some crap people saying, "Oh, he refunded one game." I refunded about a dozen games, but then again I have like 160 or 170 games, so there you go. But I did not refund that one.
Yeah,
I thought it was
definitely. If you don't like the game, refund it. That's the benefit of iiRcade. You get to try every game before you buy it.
That's all
not
the
a
reason
demo.
to try the game and see if
but
you like
the
it.
actual game that you're going to get. So I mean, it's a win-win. It's an awesome way.
Brady Goat asks a great question. Can we order pint glasses with each of your logos?
A pint glass.
If they got it on there, I say yeah.
Jeff's got a pint glass for Papa Brad and for him.
Right here. Look, here's a Papa Brad's glass.
Yeah.
I can't remember which. Is it on the iiRcadians shop or is this on mine?
That's on your shop.
It's on mine. So go to Etsy and search for Rainwater Games, and you can.
I had a Rainwater glass cup that lasted one day, but I have this number.
I dropped it and it shattered everywhere.
First day I had it, I wanted to cry.
This is pretty
I
sturdy
have hard
glasses. I don't know
tile
how you
floors.
did that. Oh, tile floors.
Tile floors. It won't make it. Just if you drop it at all, it's. But it was nice for a day.
So there you go. Yes, go to Rainwater Games on Etsy. You can pick up. At least there's mine and Brad's. We don't have them first. We should do that. We should get them for everybody. Thank you for reminding us. We'll do that. Okay, so Portal Dogs. Anyone else have anything to say about Portal Dogs? I liked it.
It kind of has a Paper Mario style. I like the way that it flips. It reminded me of Paper Mario for the graphics. But it's a fun little
gameplay. Throw some gameplay while we're talking about it.
I don't have any gameplay. I don't have any gameplay of it. It's like you collect the dog bones and then you give the dog bones to collect the dogs, but you're controlling both dogs at the same time. So it can be kind of a puzzle, and then you're trying to save them and put them in the portals, and so it's a fun game. I liked it.
It kind of reminded me of Lemmings.
Great for kids. Great for kids. Yeah, a little bit like Lemmings. It was funny because it's not
modern
a hard game, but I kept dying anyway. So
yeah.
So there you go, Portal Dogs. What about Arabian Magic? Did you guys play that one?
I love that game. Yeah.
What do you think about that one?
I haven't given it a try yet, but it's definitely on my radar for sure.
Let's roll the clip. Let's show.
Oh, okay. We got a video for this one.
Yeah, show the clip I made. Arabian Magic is a side-scrolling hack-and-slash game developed and released by Taito for arcades in 1992. Arabian Magic has 7 different stages, each one with powerful guardians, awaiting the player at the end of each level. You get to choose from 4 different playable characters: Prince Rashid, Princess Lisa, Sinbad, or Afshal. The game is set in the mythical world of the Arabian Nights. Some time ago, the Evil One plagued a peaceful kingdom in order to save a king who by sorcery has been changed into a monkey. A group of heroes must find the jewel of 7 colors and release the evil hex from the king. However, formidable monsters are waiting along their path. This game is a tribute to me to the Sinbad movies of Ray Harryhausen. You can see it in the boss designs of this game. Four-player characters have the ability to summon a genie, which can attack your enemies with powerful blows. The boss battles, in my opinion, are one of the best parts of this game. If you beat a genie at the end of the level, you can capture them in a magic lamp, and you can use them against your enemies down the road. There are many traps which will stand in your way to reach the end of this game. Each level is littered with vases and wooden chests, which when broken, reveal treasure items and power-ups. The game has a slight RPG element, in that stats such as life can be raised. The boss of this level reminds me of The Golden Voyage of Sinbad, the 1974 movie with the great Ray Harryhausen monsters. Check this out and see how similar it is.
Half shell.
Learning something new.
Papa Brad grew up on these Sinbad movies.
I've never actually seen them, but make me want to check them out.
Why you keep on messing with that big man like that?
Yeah, that fat guy's Papa Brad. This level has you fighting the Great Rock in an aerial battle on board a magic flying carpet. This game is filled with imagination and great creatures for you to battle. Go get him, Papa Brad! I switched to Princess Lisa. She has excellent reach with her magical scarf. She also has a special spinning move, performed by tapping forward twice on the joystick. She is a fast character, but suffers defensively.
They could have picked a better name. Princess Lisa.
I thought you said Princess Leia.
Sinbad is a powerful character with a very useful flaming sword attack, done by holding the attack button, then releasing. The imagination in this game is really great too, because at one point you're shrunk into a really small size as you fight, being miniaturized. You also fight in another part against wizards that have doppelgangers that match the player characters of the game. The coolest part is you can save all these boss battles up and use them at the end to unleash fury on the final enemy. In this part, you do a battle on board a burning pirate ship. Then you take on these two kung fu guys. After this, you're treated to another great boss battle. The game is just full of surprises. After this battle, you continue on board the pirate ship. Rain comes and lets the fire go down. Environmental effects. Then at the end of the level, you face a sea monster.
Did you say pirate ships? I like pirate ships.
This game's got everything. Unleash the Kraken. The next level features a fantastic skeleton battle. The skeleton battles just wave after wave of different skeletons. It ends with like a skeleton that's gold. Like a golden skeleton is your last battle on this sequence. Very, very cool. Very much like the great Sinbad movies I remember growing up.
That stop motion is awesome. Look at that. I love it.
That bald guy was Jeff Rainwater. It was a fantastic end battle I would highly recommend this game. Give it a shot. Time to unleash all my genies. Let's do this. All right.
That was good.
That's Arabian Magic.
I gotta say, this was my favorite comment during that stream. She be rated R. Nice.
I gotta say, I haven't picked that up yet, but I tell you, I think I might be. I might have to, as soon as this is over, be adding that to my account.
Yeah, I'd highly recommend it. If you like beat 'em ups, you're gonna like it. I mean, it's like all beat 'em ups, though. I mean, you know, the art and the gameplay is what makes it. You know, I do like that the characters have special moves, and it's really fun to save up. Every time you beat a boss, you get that they go into a like bottle, and you can save the genies, and at the end, you can just unleash all of them on the end boss. It's so fun. I think I had like 9 genies at the end.
That looks like it. Like you
You
collect the bosses and then use them at the end. That's cool.
You get to use the bosses, and you get all their like it's kind of like you get to see their special attack, but you're like punching the button to make it work. It's a lot of fun. I would recommend it. It's definitely a game that's well worth getting.
Who published it again?
Taito.
Taito, yeah.
Taito,
okay.
yeah.
I was gonna say it looks similar to Rastan 3, like same era.
Yeah. Yeah, if you like Warrior Blade, you'll probably like it too. It has that, but
it makes me want to go see the Sinbad movies.
It does, yeah.
Go back and watch them; they're so fun. They're so cheesy, but they're excellent.
How did they do that? Like the skeleton? You said that was stop motion animation. Is that what they did?
All stop motion animation, frame by frame.
I was going to say that's some crazy CGI for the 70s.
I love the Ray Harryhausen movies, so I had to, and I saw the influence all throughout that game. It was like a love song to those movies. So I put in some footage. You could literally see it like one for one how it was the same.
Mm-hmm.
Definite inspiration. Well, cool. That looks like a good one.
We got Prince Malcolm says this game is a must-have and worth every penny.
When it gets online.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Somebody said it's 4-player. Can you do 4-player on that?
4-player.
Interesting.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe it'll be live next week. No, it's not.
Yeah, we got the third floor with Jason. Skeleton Dudes and Jason and the Argonauts are awesome. I do agree.
All right. Well, okay. So what else came out this week? Arlington Horse Racing. Did anyone try that one out? I know I'm putting everybody on the spot. I didn't try this one either. I didn't try Arabian Magic. You guys are going to I heard, okay, this is what I heard because I didn't play it. So maybe one of us needs to try this game out, but I heard it's not really a game. It's like a betting simulator.
Well, that's why I don't have any desire to try it out. And I was pretty disappointed because I'm a huge fan of the Stakes Winner games.
Okay.
I don't know if people have heard of those. They're Stakes Winner 1 and Stakes Winner 2. They're Neo Geo games. And those are fantastic horse racing games. And so I was expecting something like that. And when I saw that you don't actually control the horse, I was like, I know that's not for me.
I might try it. Because like you said, you get 30 minutes to refund anyway. I'll try it out. But if it's just a betting simulator, I don't know. But it is kind of cool to see some new genres coming to the platform. So you got to give them that. And we appreciate the stuff coming out of Bash Gaming. They keep putting out lots of stuff for us. So Sky Shark. I was excited for Sky Shark. This one I remember playing as a kid on the NES, and it's different. It's different in the arcade version. I didn't play the arcade version, but I like this one.
Keep the great shooters coming. I mean, you can't go wrong with a toe plan shooter.
This is a very good one, and it's hard to describe. This one controls different. It's not like Twin Hawk.
Yeah, it
plays
very
more like
much
Truxton to me.
Yeah, they're all like the same but different. I mean, they're all different from each other. They have a different feel. The routing is different. The way that you use the special attacks, like the bombs and stuff. So each one of them has a unique feel. We have a great segment for the other new shooter that came out too.
Well, okay, yeah. So Twin Hawk is the other one. Twin Hawk versus Sky Shark. If you're playing Twin Hawk, your bullets. That's the one where your bullets only go up like a third of the screen or something, right?
No, that's Tiger Heli.
Oh, that's Tiger Heli. I'm getting them all mixed up.
I know, because we have all the rates. We're getting them all. We're not
getting tigers and sharks. Oh my!
Nothing compares to the iiRcade with Shmup. Although I'll give you this, guys. if you like chasing leaderboards, the first time I played Sky Shark on here, it was 10 minutes I played. I'm in like 7th place.
I know, but
So-
you know, we were
Maybe
on
it's 'cause I'm
StreamYards.
like-
I was watching. You know, come on, you
It's
were doing
'cause I'm a
that.
gamer.
That was excellent. You are a gamer, and you know you can be a gamer and like shmups. You can be a gamer and like classic arcades. You don't just have
There
it's not just like only people that play fighting games are gamers. There are all kinds of gamers.
That's
you
true.
go.
That's true.
You could be an MMO gamer. I know my kids play Roblox and what's it called? Minecraft. Minecraft. And that's all they play. They're definitely gamers, but they just don't play the same games as me. So there you go.
I'll put the challenge out to anyone that wants to talk about who's a gamer or not. I got a squad that can run 4 deep on Fortnite right after the show's over. And
You know who's
we're not
you know who's
scared of
not a
any of them.
gamer? CT Jason's not a gamer. He just likes to look at his arcades.
Yeah.
Right, Jason?
No, I play my stuff. I will beat any one of y'all in this chat right now. It
What's
don't
your
matter.
go-to game in your arcade, CT?
You want me to go play? You lucky you don't got Big Blue. Wait till the iiRcade
Oh,
goes online.
Is that your favorite one? Is that your favorite arcade to play? Is that your kind of your go-to?
No, to be honest, right now I kind of like the Golden Tee. I just got it. It's
Okay.
got some nice
I mean,
games on it.
Besides iiRcade, we know that's your first one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we can say that on here. That's okay. But for
All right,
right
well,
now, no, that's what I'm
Hey, Jeff.
messing with.
Yeah.
Can I mention a great channel? Like
Yeah.
a plug?
Yeah,
Tim's
yeah.
Tiny Arcade. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. He does great iiRcade reviews, and we've got one for tonight, actually.
Yeah, we were just talking about Twin Hawk. He did a review for us. Let's take a look.
All right, Twin Hawk. Let's go.
Hello guys, welcome to Tim's Tiny Arcade. I am excited to be on the iiRcadians show tonight. We're going to be doing a look at Twin Hawk, a 1989 shmup shooter. A very challenging game, but that's the kind of games I like. Going to do some gameplay, we're going to talk about it. Let's jump into it, guys.
Welcome to Tim'sTinyArcade.com podcast YouTube. What the hell is it, Tim? Yeah. What is it? YouTube. Tim's Tiny Arcade. Boom shakalaka.
Alright guys, let's jump into some Twin Hawk. Let's launch the game. Alright, so you got your controls where you can go 8 directions. You got your shoot button and your helper button. And this is another leaderboard game, guys, and I love the leaderboards, trying to battle to get on those. Alright, so let's launch it. Let's see what we can do here, guys. Alright guys, let's do this. So Twin Hawk, this is a vertical shooter, and they got a lot of great shooters on the iiRcade. I like the sounds and the music in this game. So this game kind of reminds me of Flying Shark, if you've ever played that. So in this game, you're going to be taking on like a lot of tanks, battleships, artillery, but kind of like Tiger Heli, there are no flying enemies in this game. So everything's like on the ground, and you cannot hold your button. You've got to pound your button in this game, so it might wear your hand out a little bit. But yeah, you try to get them as soon as they get on the screen. It makes it a lot easier. But if they stay on that screen, there's going to be bullets flying everywhere on there. Now, if you notice, like when I hit a tank, I mean, you can take out the gun turret, but the tank keeps on rolling. But you can hit it again and get a few more points by taking it out that way. But the main thing is get the gun turret taken out. That just eliminates a lot of the bullets on the screen. Like I said, this is a pretty challenging game, but you do have a helper in this game, and you can just hit that help button, and then you can pull up like a squad of airplanes, like I just did here. And if they get hit, they'll kamikaze, do a kamikaze attack, like on and fly into, say, a tank that maybe took them out. So you can see that happened right there. So everyone's always aiming at you, so if you can, avoid getting near some of those ships, you can keep them on the screen a little bit longer. Here's a pretty tough tank that you got to take out. thing is, a lot of these bigger enemies take a lot of hits. So I got a ship here on the left, which is helping me take out a few enemies on the left, which is nice. So the longer you can have that helper on there, the better. But, you know, bullets in this game are coming really quick, and you got to have pretty quick reflexes in this game to stay alive. But super fun game, and I really enjoy this one. Now, you can pick up these P icons in the game, and they're going to give you like extra main gun, extra help, bomb stock ups, and you can even get extra lives in this game. I've never played this game previously to this. I've never seen it in the arcade, so when I saw this on the iiRcade, I was super excited to pick this one up because, like I said, there's a lot of great shooters on there, and I put this one up there as one of the better ones, you know, that I've played on here. I love these kind of games, guys. This genre is one of my favorites, and if you like shooters, I think you would enjoy this one. Like I say, it's a little more challenging than maybe some of the other ones, I think, but still a super fun game to play. And also, this game has that option, so if you die and you lose all your lives, you can continue and start like at a checkpoint in this game, kind of near where you were, and it will reset your score. But if you want to get through this game, you can by adding coins and seeing all the levels in this game, which is kind of a neat option also. And I ended up dying right there. All right, guys, so that was a look at Twin Hawk. Also, remember, guys, there's going to be online in a couple of weeks on the iiRcade, and this is got co-op in it. Now, I don't know when they would maybe do this game, but they're talking about doing a lot of the retro games first, obviously. So maybe in the future, this would be a great game to be able to play two-player, and I think it would be extremely fun. I got a couple friends I'd love to play on the iiRcade over online on this, so hopefully we'll see that in the future. Guys, thank you for letting me be on your show, guys. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, guys, keep on gaming.
All right. Huge
Nice.
thank you. Huge thank you to Tim's Tiny Arcade for that awesome segment.
Yeah, awesome guy, great YouTuber. I can't speak highly enough of Tim's Tiny Arcade for
That
sure.
guy's
He
awesome.
is
He's
definitely
cool.
Keep on gaming, brother.
We love his segments.
Yeah.
Thank you,
He's
Tim.
go check out his channel. He's got like over 2,000 subscribers. He just did a video, I think about a week ago, on Robbie Roto, which is a new game also.
I love Robbie Roto.
Which, well, I mean,
Get
it's
us
not
some
new,
leaderboards.
but
Get
it's
us some
free.
leaderboards.
It's free. You
It's a
can
free
get you
classic
can get
game.
it now for free. They
Yeah.
added that to free game. So if you didn't know
And
about that, go check that out.
When you check it out, remember that game came out before Dig Dug. You can
Yeah.
actually see Dig Dug's influenced by it. But it's a great game. It has, it's check it out. It's free.
Can't wait to play Twin Hawk with you, Tim. That will be fun. It's not going to be in the first week launch, but I'm sure it'll be coming. It looks like a great one. It'll be a fun one to do co-op.
So therefore, if Dig Dug was inspired by Robbie Roto, then clearly Mr. Do was as well, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, come on.
Just saying.
Do I need? Did I need to explain it to
Start
you?
that
Did
again.
I need to explain it to you again?
Well, no, I mean nobody plays Dig Dug anyway. It's not a good game. I don't hate Dig Dug. It's just not as good as Mr. Do. In fact, it's not as good as Robbie Roto. I'm just gonna say it. I'm saying
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Robbie Roto's free. It's free.
Those are fighting
Did I
words,
say
Jeff.
mention it's free?
Those are fighting words. Robbie
Let's move
Roto
on to
was
another game.
created by the creator of Gorf, though. The person that made Gorf made Robbie Roto. It's a pretty cool fact.
There you go. And it's free. Go download it. It's free.
And it's a midway game.
So thank you, Tim. We got some
iiRcade.
cool segments this
We did.
today.
That's the thing. When we can do 2 weeks, we get to save them up. So we
I
get a
know.
lot more
So
of them.
thank you, Tim.
Thank you so
Love
much.
that guy. That guy's
Great
cool. He's
guy.
got an awesome haircut too. I like it.
Yeah.
So there was something I was thinking of while the video was playing, because we got all these toe plan shooters out there. And Michael, if you're lurking out there, when are we going to get a toe plan shooter cab? I mean, seriously, it's there. It's money for taking.
Maybe.
I would love a Toplan skin if it was possible. I mean, but that's just me.
First
Hey,
time
this
with
one
us.
up.
First time commenter, long time watcher. All right. Good times. Good times.
Welcome to the stream on this one up.
What did we miss? Oh, we had one other game. So we've talked about a lot of games so far. We also had Bash Sports Bowling. And I think this one's probably the one that got the most buzz and probably the most talked about this last couple of weeks, don't you guys think?
Yeah.
So CT did an early review of it and had some criticisms of it, but the cool thing is Bash Gaming is really good about taking feedback. They made an update already to make the game harder.
That?
I played it and I did not get a 300.
Keep going.
Well, okay. Well, let's talk about it a little bit. So the biggest criticism I think that they first had was that the game was too easy. There were people that were saying they were getting 300s like their first time playing it. Now they made it more difficult, and I played it. I didn't get a 300. So, but here's the problem that I had is I didn't know what the sliders did. They didn't have any kind of labels on the
No labeling.
So if I could give them any feedback, that'd be the first thing I would do, because the game, just so you guys know, don't be too hard on this. It's still in alpha. Is it alpha or beta testing? It's an unfinished game, and it's
unfinished and buggy.
Well,
it has potential, but I mean, it's got a long way to go.
Well, let me just say something. Yes,
I had to refund.
The game has potential, but the problem that I have is not that they've released a game that has some bugs in it that need addressing, or that they're asking people to essentially test the game for them, because that's what they're doing, is asking people to test it for them to find the bugs. And I mean, that should be done more in-house, if we're honest. But it's the fact that they're charging people to do that is my particular problem with that. You know, CD Projekt Red, they released the game Cyberpunk, and it was broken on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One on release. And it was good on PC, and it was passable on PS5 and Xbox Series. And so, and they got all kinds of crap and criticism for it. And so we have to be fair in what we're doing here and honest. And when you're charging $4.99 for a game, now everybody that's watching right now, if you bought a $4.99 game on your phone that you downloaded, would you not be extremely irritated if the game was broken and buggy?
Well, I'll take a little bit of a devil's advocate. My question is,
on that. Do they get a pass because it's on iiRcade?
Well, okay, so I've been part of beta tests before. It's not unusual for a company to put a game out early, but I will say this, it's usually because it's like an online game where they really need like a large group of people to test it, right? Like if it's got online servers, like it's an MMO or something like that. Typically games like this, they really would do most of that in-house. So I see where you're coming from on that. But I can tell you this, I played it, and I had a couple of weird things actually happen. So I guess I'll give them this feedback from here. But I had one time where the pin sat there for about, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 seconds. It seemed like a long time.
It's like they're a poltergeist in the bowling alley.
And then it just fell over.
Are there ghosts? Is it a haunted bowling alley?
It must be.
Rocket launchers?
But it fell over. So then, get this. So then I'm staring at an empty lane. There's no pins. And I've got a 9. It thinks the pin is still there, but it's not. It's almost like, and I'm pretty sure this is actually very realistic, because I'm sure I've had this happen in a real bowling alley too. So I actually bowled, and I hear the sound of a strike, but there's no pins to hit.
No pins.
And then it gives me a strike, and I'm like, hey, but there's no pins.
What type of bowling alley do you go to?
Yeah. But then I had another one. It was in the 10th frame, and it said, there were 2 pins left, and then 1 pin falls over, so it should have been a 9. And I'm like, why did that 1 pin just fall over on its own like that? So then it should have been 9, but it gave me a spare. So I was like, okay, this didn't make any sense. So it's got some bugs, but it's still early, and I know, you could criticize whether you thought they should put it out early or not, but at least they were honest that they put out an unfinished game. So they got a lot of work still to do on it. I think it's got potential, though.
What I would say, though, to that is, if you want to release an unfinished game and have people test it, then release it for free, this version, and then after you fix the bugs, maybe that's a version that people have to pay for if they want the one with the bugs fixed. And that way, no one can be upset, because, I mean, paying $5 for a game that's broken, I mean, even with the promise of potential fixes, I mean, there's other game companies and games that I could talk about, like CT Jason knows about Friday the 13th. We could tell you all about some of the bugs that happen in that game and are never fixed. And so it's just, I don't like hope and a promise for my money isn't always the acceptable answer in my opinion. So
Yeah, well, I hope they continue to work on it because it needs a lot of work.
What do you think about it, CT? You were the first one of us to get your hands on it.
Oh,
You
I
played
said
it
my
since then?
opinion in my video, and I stick by it.
We were going to show his video, but it was like 15 minutes long. So it's still good, though. Go check out his video. It's on his channel. But, well, there you go. Well, I'm sure they're going to continue to work on it. They got some work to do, but it can definitely, it's, you know what? I'll tell you this. It's nice to have some other genres of games that we don't already have. So that's kind of cool. We didn't have a lot of games that are that type sports games, like this horse racing game, the bowling game. These are genres that we didn't have before. So I'm glad to see that kind of stuff. And I appreciate these guys bringing some new stuff to the platform. So it's kind of cool.
Well, and they, and the guys at Bash, they got some good stuff that they've released.
Yeah, we gave them a lot of love. We gave them a positive
Rim
review
Rockin'
on
Basketball,
Ninja
I think, is a fantastic basketball game.
I
Ninja
have fun with
Clowns,
time killers.
right?
Yeah.
So
Anything with a lot of
picking on
blood, CT's all over it. Like if there's killing and there's blood, I'm out over it. Turn your webcam on. All right. Did we miss any games? I think we covered all the new games that we had.
Yeah, the new ones we've covered.
So we have a huge fan of the show, a huge fan. This guy is I think he might be my biggest fan. Like the guy loves me and I love him too. And I just want to say he did a spotlight, and we're going to show, it's a short spotlight. And this is a game that I looked at it and I'm like, the physics aren't very good in this. And I ended up refunding it. But Cuddles Arcade really likes this game. So let's take a look. He's going to show us Panic Road.
Today I'd like to talk about a game that I love. It's Panic Road by Taito from 1986. Let me tell you, don't pass on this. The best part about this
turn it up a little
is
bit.
the music. The music is incredible. So I didn't record the music. I thought it was kind of silly, and it's actually a lot of fun. The physics aren't there. The bumpers are short, but it's fun. You have to get a key to go to the next level. The first level, there's like numbers, and you have to get all the numbers. And then you get a key, and then you go to the next level. What I like about it is the colors. It's very colorful. It's very peaceful. The music is amazing. It looks like a kid's game, but I've been playing it for, 3 hours today? I love it. And I beat it. It's just a lot of fun. Don't pass on this one. It's Panic Road, an old Taito game from 1986. Trust me on this one. Take care. Peace out.
All right. What a goofy pinball type game, Panic Road.
Yeah, go check out his channel.
Yeah,
Give
for
him a
sure.
sub.
Yeah.
Cuddles is awesome.
He's a good iiRcade YouTuber. He has some good content.
He needs some love, man. He doesn't have very many subscribers. He's kind of a younger new
It's
channel.
not bad. It's
So
good
everybody,
content.
show Cuddles Arcade some love. Go over to his channel and subscribe. We'll wait. We'll wait. Go ahead.
He's got a
Right
nice
now, right
setup.
now.
He's
Open
got a
new
nice
window.
streaming setup. He's got nice background. Cuddles knows what's up.
He knows what's up. He knows what's up.
And he tells the truth. He's straight up, man.
He will tell you if it's a good game. He'll tell you if it's a bad game. He's not afraid to share his opinion. We love Cuddles. So Cuddles Arcade, guys. Panic Road. Go check that one out. And that one's a cheap game. I think that one's $2.99, right? You guys know? I think that's a pretty cheap one.
Yeah.
I hope so. Shit. $2.99. Let's go.
Come on, when we get the reveal, CT.
Oh no, we got another.
You're not a
another
fan of
video
Panic
play.
Road, CT? You
I
tried
don't
that
know.
one? He's like, oh, hell no. There's not enough blood in that for you. It's kind of, it's too much bright colors for you.
Okay,
A
so
little bit.
There you go. Ritual Dello substitute to Cuddles
thank you, Rich
Arcade.
Odella.
So while we got a second here, I just want to address something real quick. As we all cracked up there at CT's, what colorful and vibrant personality there, as Raven SB
Where
said.
we're going with this.
I put out a poll, everyone, on the official channel. I don't know if some of you saw it, probably some of you didn't. And it was me just trying to see, just for fun. I had this little crazy idea in my head. I was going to do it over the next few weeks on who everyone thought was their favorite and who everyone thought was the funniest, because I knew there was a good chance CT was going to win favorite and funniest. And then in the third week, I was going to do which one of us is the best looking. And I was going to get a picture of CT, of Jason looking all decrepit, and watch him still win week 3. But it was, some people didn't quite see the humor in it, so
we're like, oh man, don't do that. Take that
I took it down, but there was no malice, everyone. No.
I didn't want to smoke you guys too bad. I'm just saying. I didn't know.
Jason was winning by landslide.
So I did do a couple polls on my channel. Check this out. Now, this is related to the. Oh, you can't see that very well, can you?
I can see it just fine.
Can you read that? Okay, so this is because I wanted to see, of all these games, what everybody out there in the community was thinking as to what their favorite ones were. So the first week we had Bash Sports Online Bowling, Twin Hawk, and Arlington Horse Racing. So by a landslide, people liked Twin Hawk the most. Now, I don't know that necessarily means that the other games are not good. It just means that people really must have liked Twin Hawk. So 69%. For Twin Hawk. And then the second week,
is that the week that the bowling game came out? Bash Bowling?
Yeah.
Wow, they got clobbered.
I think, the Bash Bowling game, I think it got the most buzz for sure.
Yeah, it did get a lot of hype.
But I think Twin Hawk just must be that good.
A lot of
people really liked it. Then the next week one was Arabian Magic, Portal Dogs, and Sky Shark. And Arabian Magic took that one week pretty good with 59%. Followed by Sky Shark, and no love for Portal Dogs. So I don't think it's because people don't like it. I think it's just because Arabian Magic was just that good. So
yeah, out of all these games, the one that's on top of my list is Arabian Magic for sure.
Yeah. For me, it was my favorite game.
Yeah.
Sky Shark for me, I think, is the big one for me out of this last 2 weeks. What about you, Jason?
What were you asking me?
What was your favorite game that came out the last?
We're asking you to pay attention. Is what we're asking.
The bowling game. Clearly.
I didn't really buy none of them. I bought one, but I returned it, and I said why.
Okay.
So I don't really got none this week. I'm more excited to what's coming this Friday.
Oh. Okay. We can't talk about that.
But we can talk about online.
But we can talk about online. What can
online
we talk
coming
about
April
online?
15th is the launch date. It's going to come with a firmware update. We're going to get Warrior Blade also fixed. That's going to be fantastic.
April 15th. So that's next Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's going to be.
And we can
alpha version.
We can't talk about all the games that are coming out. We're not. I don't know. We're not under embargo, but we're not given permission to talk about it. The only one that I think has been announced for sure is
Windjammers. Right? For a fact, it's coming, and we can announce that's absolutely coming.
I got there back there playing, in honor.
I did ask Michael about the other games. Like, hey, can we talk about some of these other games? And he said the problem is they don't know for sure. Nothing is solid for sure yet because they're still kind of tweaking some stuff or whatever on their end. So just because he told us what games are coming out doesn't mean those ones are 100% coming out. So
I know
it's not that they're trying to keep anything
secret. Their goal is to
but
focus on getting all the retro games online, 3 to 5 games a week enabled.
Yeah,
with peer-to-peer or server-based connection. That's the goal.
I will say this: it's pretty much a safe bet that whatever games they start with online, there's a good chance there's some of the original bundled games. And so, oh,
come on, can you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's good that you're not a good singer. I don't know how many people picked up on that.
It would be a game that everyone has. It would be a good one.
I mean, let's be honest. Wouldn't it make sense to have at least one of the pack-in games as the first ones?
To me, that would be a great choice. Yeah.
Just saying.
It's a great multiplayer.
They pretty much showed what's going to be coming out. I don't know what you're talking about. They showed it already. They showed it last week.
That's not it, though.
They did.
Or the week before. They showed the games they was testing.
That's not it.
They did show all the games.
They showed some games that will be there eventually.
I bet all my arcades that some of them games is gonna come out next
See,
week.
there you go. We don't really know. Nobody really
We
knows.
don't know, but
It's kind of like
Windjammers is
Jason.
coming. Get ready.
Like we thought we were going to get the reveal tonight. I'm still waiting.
We might, and I'm still waiting too. I'm still waiting on a lot of things. I'm still waiting on Friday. Can we talk about this stuff on Friday? We can talk about something.
Yes.
Why is Jason always looking for a Friday?
Yeah,
We can talk about some stuff tomorrow.
we do know that the online will have some kind of a lobby system, and that features will
what's
be
that gonna
added
be?
down. Features will be added down the road based upon our
Can we talk
community
about the
feedback.
lobby system? This lobby is it? Are we talking? Do you guys think we're talking about like a one global lobby where you can see like Mikey is playing Breaker's Revenge and Brad's playing Windjammers, and you know what I mean? Or is this going to be like you go into a game and it's a lobby for that game?
I'm expecting each game has a lobby.
I'm excited that they're going to have peer-to-peer, which would probably be good for fighting games.
Yeah.
And they're going to have the other cloud-based too.
Yeah.
They're doing
just
both.
pick.
They're doing what Arcade 1-Up is doing, and they're doing what At Games is doing. Both.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They're really paying attention to see what works best and go that route. You know, so my hat's off to you gentlemen for paying attention.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Sure.
They're listening.
Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Nothing,
Uh-oh.
I was just trying to fix my stuff.
Uh-oh.
Take it away.
Is he going on camera?
Stop it.
Uh-oh.
I'm just enjoying that awesome view of your arcade there, but
He does have an awesome arcade.
thought something was going to happen there. I thought we were going to get a face reveal.
I was looking for the golden tee. I know you just got golden tee.
So everybody
I did.
keep your calendars
Check out his
free
review.
for next weekend, because next Friday the 15th is when it goes online. It's going to go live. Like you said, 3 to 5 games per week. Give them some feedback. It's not going to be perfect out the gate, guys. So, they're going to slowly trickle in the features. Live at
That comment, I'm
CTJ.
sorry, that's funny.
Yeah, Console Fanboy said took 1-Up 3 years ago online, took iiRcade 1 year. So that's true. That's true. All right. Well, let's see. Any other comments about online? Anybody else have anything more to really add to that we're allowed to say?
I'm ready.
I
Let's
do.
see what they do.
I have some thoughts.
Mhm.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we get the announcement of online on April 1st, which is April Fool's Day? And April 15th, that's usually tax day. So I'm thinking this is all just a big facade, guys.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Like it's just all a big facade. Like iiRcade's pulling the rug over all of our eyes. It's
I have faith. I have more faith in you. I think it's going to be. They're going to release online. It's going to be
I'm
good
just
too.
playing.
I think it's just going to get better too, because they will listen to what we tell the feedback, and listening to the feedback is one of the things they do really well.
That's going to be something that's really going to be important, guys. Let's make sure that when it does come out, as we find bugs and things, just like we are with the early release of the Bash game, where we're all giving them feedback and they're listening and they're making those changes, iiRcade's going to do the same thing here. They need to have the whole fan base test this so they can really get some feedback. They can only do so much for testing something like that in-house. They've got to get
it out there and have everyone playing, and
so
load that system up and see.
Be
what it's gonna be
patient
like.
and be patient. I'm just looking in the green room because CT left for a moment, and
I sound like 19K Fox.
But anyway, be patient with them, guys. Give them the feedback, and just know that it's going to be a work in progress. There's going to be bugs. It's not going to be perfect. CT, what do you think? What do you think?
Here it
Hey,
is.
what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop in real quick. I'm here. Y'all see me, everybody? I'm a real person. All right, take me off the damn thing.
We were worried that you were not a real person. Apparently,
He is
CT
a real
is a
person.
live real
He is
person.
a real person. Look at that.
Now we know. And he really does have a mask like that. So
The man, the myth.
people,
In
how many people have
person.
you killed, CT?
Are you trying to get me locked up? You can't be saying all
Don't
that
give
shit.
away his location at the Camp Crystal Lake Arcade.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Say all that.
Somewhere in New Jersey.
Well, you got the whole street, the whole chat laughing it up. So, all right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic. So we wanted to talk about on our last show, Brad revealed this really cool restrictor gate that you can put that Glenn's Retro Show is doing. So we wanted to kind of follow up with I've got one of these guys, and it's worked okay for me. But some people have had issues with I guess with this breaking. We got a video clip from Cuddles Arcade again. Love that guy. And so let's play a real short clip of him talking about some of the restrictor gates.
I'd like to give you my honest opinion on these restrictors. Now my other restrictor broke. This is the square gate, which is good for maybe Congo Bongo, nothing else really. But the other restrictor is, first of all, they need to be more bendy. They're not bendy enough. So when you put it on, this part goes in the little hole, but then getting it off, unless you have really sharp nails or you use a razor blade, you have to use this to get it off. So it snaps, right? And mine snapped right here at the iiRcade, right? These sticks, I thought they were better quality. They're lightweight. They're kind of cheap. I don't know. I thought they would be a lot better, to be honest. But overall, they're average. I'm not really crazy about them. I thought they would be a lot better for what they are.
I haven't tried the knobs, but I don't have a problem with the ones that I have in it. So
Yeah.
His broke. His thing broke. I kind of like him. I like the fact that you can take it on and off real easy. But you did something really cool.
Yeah, man. There's a better solution now.
So we got another option here.
True, perfect 4-way. And then what I did for my second player, and this is the best upgrade I think you can make. Sanwa octagonal gate. You get 2 of them for $7.99. If you're out of warranty, pop that thing open. This is like a 5-minute upgrade, and I love it. I put together. Can we play my short thing of installing the GRS? This is a mechanical switcher. It switches between 4-way and 8-way.
So Brad's got a longer video on his channel.
Yeah, I have a how-to.
This
is
the
super short. It's 4 minutes. Yeah,
so if you like this, check out the long one on his video.
Yeah, it'll show you exactly how.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yes.
Does it really make a difference if you
100%.
play with that or if you don't? I don't think it makes a difference.
That's crazy eyes. I'm sorry.
I don't think it makes a difference. I play the way I play. I don't need that. Explain to me, Brad, how it makes a difference. I need to know. Take me off the
Who's doing the camera, please?
Stop it.
Yeah. I'll say this. Every game that I have that's a 4-way game, I beat my high score within the first day or two. Every game. Burger Time, Eggs, any game that was 4-way, I beat my high score. Dragon's Lair. So it makes 100% of a difference. And, the plastic inserts are not as good. Definitely not as good. Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is that all those games, they were designed as 4-way games. And so, adding that extra motion is actually a hindrance. Although DKOG73, to bring up our former co-host here, he said that there was some tricks in Donkey Kong involving the other one.
Punk Rock Dave said if you have a problem with it breaking, reach out to Gunther. That might be a good idea if you haven't already. Cuddles is maybe send Gunther a message. Say, hey man, this broke. I bet you he'll replace it for you. He's a good dude. So, all right. Well, let's check out. Let's check out your.
Broke? Is that what he said?
It broke.
He called him liver lips, I think, when he told him.
It broke. Yeah. So get in touch with Gunther. I bet you he'll replace it for you. But let's take a look at this other option that Brad's got. Let's roll the video on that one.
Today I'll be installing the switchable 4-way to 8-way restrictor for Sanwa compatible joysticks from Glenn's Retro Show and a Dragon's Lair iiRcade. Okay, so here's a quick little video of what you get. Got this cool custom button, which takes one button and gives you two ways to click it. Pretty cool. There's the circuit board. Let's get the servo motor. MG905. You can kind of see the guts. Okay, it's in there. Okay, I'm thinking this must go to the button. With the connector on the button. Okay. Time to mod my iiRcade Dragon Slayer. That. Comes straight off. Just like that. Now that the TOS switchable 4-way to 8-way restrictor is properly aligned, I snap it into place on the real Sanwa joystick. And I'm going to do some gameplay to check my settings. Here I am testing the 8-way motion with Trucks and 2. Great game. I think shmups are a great way to test because they require extremely precise movement. So I'm going to check the 8-way functioning with some shooters real quick. There we go. Keep in mind that I still have to drill a hole in the bottom of this cab to make this joystick actually fit. But I decided before I make any permanent modifications to the cab, I would test it with some gameplay to make sure I was happy with the performance. So we're gonna have to make some room here for this control to go down in here. Okay, so what I decided to do was use a hole saw. I made a hole right where the joystick needs to go. The joystick now has plenty of room. It's not going to be restricted. Okay, I got my hole drilled. I got it decased so everything fits nice. I'm putting this button in upside down so I can turn it on and off underneath the panel.
This man's about to void his warranty.
Okay, Papa Brad.
Yeah, I was a Kickstarter backer, so my warranty was been gone.
iiRcade Dragon Slayer machine.
I'm just messing with you.
Anyway, modders don't care about warranty. The first thing they want to do is improve it.
You just hit the button.
I like that iiRcadian sticker there. I got one on mine right there too.
4-way on the fly. Completely hidden. This is an awesome mod. It's kind of an advanced mod, but tell you what, you feel like you have a good feeling of accomplishment when you're finished. Let me play some games.
Oh, that
Give
was
my
funny.
final opinion. Love the way I've hidden it. You can see it's underneath. I touch the button. Turns blue. 8-way. Red. 4-way. Completely hidden. Really cool mod. First time playing the mod with Burger Time. I set my high score for the machine, so the mod definitely helps gameplay a lot. The GRS 4-way 8-way restrictor mod. Was it worth doing? Yes. This is an advanced mod. You're going to have to drill some holes. You're going to have to decase some things. But I think it's well worth doing. I would highly recommend this product. Like all the other products I've gotten from Glenn's Retro Show, it's just top quality. And it's extremely powerful. With the software, you can make it do just about anything. Thanks for your time. Hope this helps.
Wow.
Yeah, I really like the way it lights up too. It lights up both real nice.
Yeah.
Puts a light right over top of them, and it's kind of a hidden mod. But yeah, it was a it's not. I mean, if I can do it, anyone can do it because I'm not like a woodworker or anything. So I was able to make it work.
What's the cost on those?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, the actual let's see, I had it written down. It's $35 for the GRS mod, the 4-way to 8-way mechanical restrictor, and it's only $7.88 for a pair of Sanwa official octagonal gates. And if you haven't tried it with the octagonal gate, I can see why they're going to switch to it on the Gold Edition.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the octagonal gates.
Makes a huge difference. But $35 for that GRS 4-way to 8-way changer. That's a good price
Yeah.
for that thing, honestly. Like,
And you know, it was a little scary at first, but like my video goes through exactly how to do it. It's not after you've seen like me. If I can do it, you can do it. Believe me.
It looks
Probably
intimidating to
better.
me, but
Probably better.
I think they should add that into the Gold Edition cabinet.
If they
Like, it
just
should
put a
be
little hole where it sits, it would be an
feature.
easy mod. You could literally just snap it in if it had the little hole drilled there for where the motor goes.
you know what would happen if these came installed on the Gold Edition?
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
This is what would happen. We'd be
That ain't me.
Looks just like you, the face and everything. It looks.
No, that was you. That was me.
Well, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, when I saw how much work you had to get to make it work, it's like it's intimidating for me because I look at that and I go, "Oh man, that looks like too much work." But your final product, when you're done, just to have a button right underneath there, you just hit the button and it just flips it back and forth. That's
I set a new high score in eggs. I didn't think I'd ever beat my high score. I beat my high score on the leaderboards too.
So
I feel like I'd have to try it. I'd have to like play on yours and see how the difference feels.
Once you hear that sound, that little mechanical sound, like
It's like
so
a servo
cool.
that just like
It's a servo. It has a cool sound. It's like it's an awesome mod. It's an awesome mod. There's a little bit to it. You know, you configure it and stuff, but I mean, it's not rocket science.
what was the hardest part of that mod, Brad?
Hardest part was I had to get the software to get it perfectly aligned with the original iiRcade gate. But once I have the link in my review. Just follow my video, and it will run you right through it. It was not hard.
And then what was the next hardest part?
Drilling
Like,
the hole for me.
Yeah,
Drilling holes.
that was my point.
You have to decase the control panel. But I mean, if you can operate a screwdriver, it's really not hard. I mean, if
I'd be so nervous drilling a big old hole.
Drilling
in
the
my
hole was the
arcade.
scary part. Yeah.
Oh, come on, that's half the fun of modding it.
But it turned out good. It looks like, so that's cool.
You got to get that. You got to get.
I think I'll stick with this guy for now. But
your palms have got
maybe someday.
I probably could have made a smaller hole too, but you know.
Your palms have got to be
fine for
sweating,
me.
and you got to be thinking, if I mess up, I'm going to destroy this arcade.
So
you have to be under all the pressure, and then it works out.
I think the best thing to say is if you want easy, cheaper kind of, go with this. It's easy to do. You just clip it on. If you want to do it like the premium way,
it's not as accurate. It's definitely a better. It works better with a real restrictor.
Yeah. So you got a couple. We got a couple options now.
You don't need it. You don't need it. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, let's see. Okay, so the other big news this week was these Gold Edition cabinets. We played a video at the very beginning of the show. If you didn't catch that, you'll have to rewind back. That was a tweet from earlier today. Well, let's take a look at some of the other tweets because they've been tweeting all flipping week.
This is what I wanted to talk about. This is what I was talking about.
That's why we saved it to the end because everybody wants to see this stuff.
It's past there. I didn't even realize. Damn it! You see what time it is? It's past time.
Oh, calm yourself. Calm yourself. We'll take a break. We'll take a break after the show. We'll tell P-Dubs we need to take a break. Okay, look at this, you guys. This is the tweet that they sent out a couple days ago. And this shows the new. So I've got the black. They call it the Black Edition, right? This is the Double Dragons, the Black Edition, right?
Look how pretty that is.
Look at the marquee. This is like, wow. Okay, let's play this video.
That's what I'm going to get. That's coming to my house. That's mine.
Can you hear that? They added the flames in there. Nice.
I like the green flames.
Nice touch, Michael. So there you go.
Oh, I love the music.
It looks great.
So there's that one. Let's see. And then the other one. Now, okay, you can't see. I got a whole bunch more pictures we're not allowed to show yet. But I'm looking at this control panel on here. Do you guys think this looks like they did a custom control panel for this? Or is this the same regular control panel?
I think it's like the Dragon's Lair where it's like it's in the It's underneath, like it's covered.
printed on there.
It's not a sticker.
Because they're
I don't
still
think it's a
calling
sticker.
it. They're still calling it a black edition. So if they're calling it a black
Yeah, I found
edition,
that
do you think
odd.
they'd have the two?
We're gonna do that punk rock, Dave. I just had to say that real quick. We're gonna do that right there. That sounds like a good.
It's
a
on.
good way to
It's
test
on,
it.
Jason.
I'm glad you brought that up, Jeff, about the control panel for
Yeah.
that particular cabinet, because for me it's between Double Dragon and Dragon's Lair. And Michael, if you're watching, I would love an answer to that particular question. Is
Is there a sticker on this control panel
because if
for
it's
the
not,
Double Dragon?
that Double Dragon's fire.
Because I like the ones where the control panel's custom to it, but I feel like if they're going to call this the Black Edition, then this is probably not going to be a Double Dragon control panel. It'll probably be just a generic black control panel. If you want Double Dragon, you got to stick that sticker on there. I hate that sticker that goes right in the middle of the control panel. That is the one thing that's not premium about my cabinet, is the sticker that goes on that. So I'm kind of torn here. I almost wish that they would have a control panel that was actually a Double Dragon control panel. But I get it if you want the
I got
Black
the
Edition
Dragon
one.
Slayer. I love the art. I like the art they did on the control panel. It's really nice art. And it's held up really well. I mean, I play it all the time, and it's really held up.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like, I'm torn. I still think the Double Dragon's my favorite artwork of all the cabinets. But for the new gold editions, I don't know. Ask me again tomorrow which one I would pick. Let's just say that. But I don't know that I would want this one necessarily because of the control panel. But I love that marquee. I love it. So let's take a
that
look.
whole cabinet. Show some other pictures. You got some other pictures.
I got a ton of pictures I can't show, but I can show you another one.
It's all right.
Calm
yourself down, Jason.
Calm yourself down. And we can show. Which one did I? Oh, you know what? It was on this It was on the same thing. It was like they tweeted out. They've been tweeting all kinds of stuff here. Oh, here we go.
There's the Dragon Slayer. Wow.
Look at this one.
We see this all the time.
That looks nice.
That's nice,
see it
though.
every street.
Look at that control panel, though. That's what I'm saying.
Zoom in on it. You can't zoom in. Get a little bit closer.
There you go.
A little bit closer. A little closer.
It's as close as I don't know how to use Twitter. Get off my case. I tried to figure out how to download those videos from Twitter. So anyway, we've seen so far, we've seen the. Oh, we got pictures. Where's the picture of the email? Here we go.
It's in there.
There we go. So we've seen this. It's the Dead Cells.
The Dead Cells, the Dragon Slayer, and the Double Dragon Black Edition.
So those are the ones that they've officially shown so far.
And they sent an email to Kickstarter backers, which I'm one of.
Which ones y'all want? I want the Double Dragon all day.
I can't say the one I want yet.
Between these three, I kind of like the Dead Cells one.
What?
I don't know.
I know.
I like them all, though. I mean, obviously, I like the Double Dragon, but I got a Double Dragon, so I'm kind of like, do I want that Double Dragon instead of this Double Dragon? I don't know.
As long as it's got a dragon on it, I'm happy, man.
There's a lot of dragon games on this system. So what else did they say in this Kickstarter email? They're saying so the Kickstarter for the Gold Edition starts tomorrow. What are we allowed to say, Brad? What does this email say?
We have other pictures.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have this.
100 backers get a special T-shirt, a hoodie.
You get that shirt with the heart on it. Okay.
There's a heart and there's a little iiRcade logo. Yeah,
the iiRcade logo, and that's
the first 100 backers, and we get a head start, right?
If you're a Kickstarter backer, yeah.
15-minute head start if you're a Kickstarter backer. So
hold on. I got a question. All right, so the backers, they get a head start. What do I do when it's my turn? What do I got to do to get a cabinet? What do I got to do, Jeff?
I don't know. Oh, Michael says it's not a Kickstarter. I think
Not
he's
a
going to go to
Kickstarter. I think
Kickstarter
it's just a pre-order.
and back. Yeah. They're just using Kickstarter as a platform for their pre-orders, basically.
I interpreted it
Michael
as
Light says
not
not a Kickstarter. So
the
maybe you pre-order
Kickstarter-
on the iiRcade site.
Oh, it's not going to be a Kickstarter. Where did I get
Oh, so
Kickstarter
what
from?
do I
They
order
sent the
from?
email to the Kickstarter people that bought on the Kickstarter.
Oh.
Jeff,
Yeah.
you're
We're
not
giving bad
understanding.
information.
Jeff,
It's not going to
wake
be
up.
a Kickstarter. Just kidding, guys.
No.
There's no
I want to know
Kickstarter.
where to get my
I don't
cabinet
think-
from.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up, Mike. He's
Everyone
like, "You
watch.
guys are idiots."
Everyone watch Game Days tomorrow. All will
Just
be
watch Game
revealed.
Days tomorrow. Then we'll talk about it all.
Michael Light's
It'll
gonna
all
show
make
us the way.
sense.
The
Oh,
original Kickstarter
Okay,
backer
thank you, sir.
got a special head start.
I'll be
Everything
on
is
the
on the iiRcade website.
15
That's what it
minutes
is.
early.
Thank you,
There you
Michael.
go.
Thank you, Michael.
so
I
that's why
want my
you got
cabinet.
the email because you were. I didn't get the email. That's kind of weird. I was a Kickstarter.
Well, you're their
What's the-
favorite.
Well, since you're yeah, you are.
You're their
But
favorite.
since you're
We
here,
can't compete with Rainwater.
Michael, let's just say the toe plan shmup cabinet. You know,
That would
it
be
would
nice.
be a winner. You know, it'd be a winner.
The problem is if you do a multi-cade skin, is you have to pay for all those licenses.
But not if they're all toe plan. I wouldn't think.
What if it's all the same company?
Maybe.
though?
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe.
I always
That could be.
got away.
Like like Pac-Man Party or
What are you all upset about, CT? See, now we can see you over there shaking your head like.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a question. All right, if we pre-order
flesh.
it on Friday, how long I gotta wait for my cabinet? How long I gotta wait?
I bet you they don't know an answer to that. I mean, Michael can maybe tell us what he knows to that, but I bet they don't know at this point. I'm sure they probably have an idea.
Am I gonna
Like-
get it in a month? Am I gonna
No.
get it by summertime? What's
Maybe.
it gonna be?
I would guess summer, but I
would
don't know.
guess summer too.
Christmas? Shit. I
Maybe
just need to know. I'm sorry.
depends. I guess. I bet you they don't really even know. I'm sure they have a timeline of what they hope for, but he says
How much
there's
is
no.
it?
Uh-oh.
How
boy, we
much
got even-
is it?
Michael
There's no
says
Game Days.
no game days. He'll be out hosting an expo this weekend.
Oh,
You got to get the big lad,
Wow.
Jong himself, instead of my ugly mug tomorrow.
Oh
there
man,
you go.
Jong!
We're
Big
gonna have
We're
Titty
gonna
Jong
get Jong
tomorrow.
tomorrow. You heard it here on iiRcade.
right.
Oh my god.
We're getting Jong.
Jong is gonna be there.
Man.
Well,
Oh,
gosh,
my
guys,
Like
if we're
Santa
getting
Claus.
Jong, it's like maybe he's got something in Korea he wants to show us.
I guess he's back.
We're over here like, don't know what that could be. I don't know. All right, well, that's pretty exciting. We're gonna get to see Jong live from Korea tomorrow.
Wait a minute, we got a special message
Oh,
from
yeah.
Michael.
All will be
All will be
revealed.
revealed tomorrow.
Yes,
I'm
all
excited.
shall
I'm
be
excited. This is
revealed.
exciting. This is exciting.
Yes.
All right.
I can't wait.
So I
Yeah,
want to talk
can't
about
wait
something.
either.
We've got another cool video, but before we get to that, I want to just mention something, kind of a public service announcement. This is more on a serious note. There is a Facebook group out there that is a fake official Facebook group. Some of you guys might have caught this. Jong made a post about it in the official iiRcadians community group. There's another group out there that is using their logo and calling themselves an official fan page. And it's basically a group of people that, for the most part, were kicked out of the official groups. And so it's turned into kind of a hate group over there. And they've got people have said that they've joined this group and said positive things and then got kicked out of the group for saying positive things about it, even though they advertise themselves as the official fan group. And so just so you guys know, Jong has been very direct with those folks over there that they cannot use the logo, that they need to change the name of the group, they can't call themselves official group, that kind of thing. So anyway, where I'm going with this, guys, is let's if you guys could all do everyone in the community a favor, please don't legitimize that group. It's not a fan group, it's a hate group. So don't join the group, don't encourage that group, don't go over there. It's just we would rather that go away, and they're working on it. We don't want Jong to have to spend legal fees and stuff that he could be putting towards licensing new games. And
I
stuff.
know this is a waste of money. We could be getting more games than this nonsense.
Well, and I believe Jong and Michael are in the process of taking it down, and they're just waiting on Facebook to dot the
Haters
i's.
gonna hate. That stuff is funny. But we
Yeah,
ain't
so
gonna talk
don't
about all that.
So don't
Haters are
even
great.
go there. Don't legitimize that group in any way, you guys. Don't post over there. Don't join that group. It's not cool. So please avoid that group. I'm sure John and Michael and them guys would appreciate it. So with that being said, we do have one more segment. It's a really short one, but this one was really cute.
It's late. Do you see what time it is?
Calm yourself. This is like a 1 minute segment. Okay, it's 1 minute, and we got to show this one because this is the best.
Is a good one.
This is the best segment. Not to take anything away from any of the other contributors from this week, but this one was the best.
This was the best. Yeah, I love this one.
Punk
Really
Rock
well done.
Dave. If anybody
Punk
is
Rock
familiar
Dave.
with Punk Rock Dave,
Yeah,
his
Punk Rock.
daughter, I
Love
believe he
Punk Rock.
said, did he say she's 9 years old? I think he said she's 9 years old, and she really likes the iiRcade, and she made a video. Spotlight that we're going to show. This is Punk Rock Dave's daughter. Super adorable video. So everybody, let's take a look at this. She's reviewing Karnov's Revenge for us.
And thank you so much.
Roll this clip.
I'm gonna be reviewing Karnov's Revenge on the iiRcade. Karnov's Revenge is the sequel of Karnov's Revenge. It's really fun, the graphics are really good, and the fighting, it's really fun. The characters seeing their moves that they do at the end whenever they defeat the person playing the other character is so cool. I like the fighting because the fighting is more than like the other arcade machines in my home arcade. It's fun playing by yourself, but it's also really fun playing with someone else. I like playing with my dad. It's really fun to play with. It's so fun meeting him. Karnov's Revenge is available on the iiRcade store only for $9.99. I would recommend Karnov's Revenge if you don't have Karnov's Revenge because it's such a fun game.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yay!
And she beat him. I think she beat him though.
Yay! Well done.
Very good. She's an iiRcadian in the making right there,
Yep.
man.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. That's really cool. You know, we like to kind of have a family-friendly show, and the iiRcade. I think that just shows right there, like kind of what the iiRcade is all about. You know, the where's that?
It's
stands for
iiRcade,
you and
son.
me, and that's what it's all about. You know, seeing
It's all
Punk Rock
about.
Dave with his daughter playing that game and getting whooped by her. That's what's
all
awesome about this. So
That's right.
very cool. Thank you, Punk Rock Dave and Punk Rock Dave's daughter.
Thank
for
you
that
so much to
amazing
all our
review.
contributors. We had some great contributors this week. Thank you, Cuddles. Thank you, Tim's Tiny Arcade.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, tomorrow, check out Jong. He'll be live tomorrow. We'll get some new stuff. All will be revealed.
We're also gonna have a special show for you guys all tomorrow. It will be pre-recorded, so it won't be live, but we have a special guest tomorrow.
Yeah.
They-
Someone everybody knows.
everybody from the community.
Everybody in the arcade community knows this person.
Yep.
All right.
Awesome content creator. One of the best.
We're
Okay,
actually gonna
guys.
be recording that after this show is over, so it'll
Yep.
be out for you tomorrow.
Better not.
He's got to charge his laptop. He's going to turn into a pumpkin. So we'll take a little break before we do that. But all right, guys, thank you for watching this show. Again, we'll see you next week, and then we'll see you next week. We'll see you in 2 weeks, but we might
For this
do
show.
something with
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
online
pop
next
in.
week.
We're gonna do
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Stay
All right, everybody.
Thank you for tuning
See
in.
y'all later.
See you later. Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Bye. Bye.
Outro video.
Oh wait, that's me.
I knew we had an outro video somewhere. Where's that outro video, Mikey?
Press the button.
Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll see you
All right.
Hey, we're still alive.
We're gonna break an hour and a half.